Good afternoon, and John Bro from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Today we are here to do Dinoland USA for the very last time. It's closing really soon, and they already have the bulldozer. No, that was a joke. It's closing potentially very soon, and we're going to be enjoying what we can while it's still here. We'll talk more about that when we get to the land. Of course, what's any Dinoland day without the world's #1 Dinoland stan?
I actually love Dinoland, so you'd be correct.
You love the quick service, right?
Not so much. I love the ride, and I love the games, and I love the vibe, and I love Dinoland, but not the restaurant.
We have made our way over to Dinoland USA. I cannot tell you how excited I am for Donald's Dino Bash. Apparently it's a very special day today and today only, and it's the Dino Bash today, and it's never been Dino Bash. Not even for the past 25 years has it been Dino Bash. Did you guys know that Dinoland is a temporary land, or it was supposed to be? And they just never got rid of it? Crazy. Actually, let me be more specific. The Dinorama area is what was originally going to be temporary. They had, what was that ride called all the way over there?
PrimevalWhirl.
And it's no longer here, but that was part of what was here temporarily, and now I believe everything will be temporary. In case you did not hear, Dinoland USA is going to be no longer sometime in the near future. Back at D23 this September, which I think this might be coming out in September, they did announce that Dinoland USA, as well as the dinosaur ride, should be changing. It's hard to tell because with these D23 announcements, nothing is for sure, but it seems like it's bound to happen. It's going to happen, and I guess we could update you on exactly what those updates are going to be in this brand new two lands maybe? I don't know, here at Animal Kingdom.
So all this talk about a refurb has me thinking, or a refurb of Dinoland as a whole. There is already next to nothing to do in Animal Kingdom. I mean, you could get this whole park done if you come in the afternoon in like 2-3 hours. So I'm just thinking, like, if they are like redoing this land and closing this land to add other things, like they're gonna be taking away 2 attractions and a whole area of the park, like 2 attractions down. Like, Animal Kingdom can't afford to lose 2 attractions. So when they're doing this refurb, it's gonna be rough here in Animal Kingdom.
So this is exactly what they announced here at D23 in September of 2023, and that was an Encanto themed land, as well as an Indiana Jones ride that going where a dinosaur is. Now, if you didn't know, the Indiana Jones ride over in California actually has a very similar ride structure and layout as they do for the dinosaur ride here. That honestly, I don't think should be that hard of a changeover if that's what they do plan on doing. Encanto is going to need a lot of space, and trust me, they actually do have a lot of it here. Let's show you what they got. So the old location of PrimevalWhirl is now just blocked off. They demolished it, and it seemed like they were going to do something, but it's just walls now. I did ride this a few times before it closed. I'm glad it's gone. It was showing its age for sure, and they do have a lot of room back here. If you see the retention wall way back there, I like to keep the, like, I don't know, the berm back. And obviously this entire space. You want to know how like temporary they thought this was going to be? The theming was a moving carnival in a parking lot. You could even see the parking lines. That's how temporary they thought this was originally going to be. And oh boy, 25 years later. Oh my goodness, hi Donald. It's been forever. I haven't seen you in forever, and I do want to say I'm a little upset that you might not be here for so much longer. But hopefully there's a big family coming, and there's room in their family. There's room in their family for you and your dino outfit. This is my favorite outfit that you have.
I know what you're talking about.
We don't know for sure. We don't know. We'll see. We don't know. We'll see. Just rumors right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Pinocchio? You think I'm lying? I might be lying. You're right. I love lying. Pinocchio! I'm your biggest fan. I'm also a massive liar. I love lying just as much as you do. You're right. It's okay. Anyways, can we get a photo? Would that be great? Yes, that would be good. Okay, that would make sense.
Here. All right. Wow, I love those photos. Very cool.
Thank you so much, Donald. Okay, here we go. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so if we're at this traveling fair here in Dinorama, we had to play some of the games because there's not a lot to do here, and I have to fill a whole vlog. So I got a game voucher. And I asked the cast member, I was like, what is the best one to do? And she was like, honestly, the basketball one. And I was like, I'm really good at basketball. But guess what Kristen said? No, I'm good at basketball. I sink every one of them. So guess who's playing? Kristen's playing.
I don't want to play.
and she's gonna
I'll
fail.
shoot one. You get 3 shots. I'll shoot 1, you shoot 2.
I don't think we're allowed to split it.
Yes, you are. I have before.
You've done this before? How often? I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I like throw 2 of these and then have my friend throw the other one?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's against the rules.
No, that's fine. I mean, you're still throwing 3, so
Okay.
it's 3 per 1 ticket.
Okay. That was bad.
You're so good. I believe in you.
Here you go. You go. You do the next one, and then I'll do the last one. Is that fine? Okay, so she's over here making fun of me. Look at this loser.
Oh, that was.
Oh, that was not even close. I was closer. Any rules against dunking, like in basketball?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Like
know
if I could jump. No.
I mean, if you want to jump, go for it. But thank you guys for playing.
CGI that to go in, Ryan. Thanks. So I just threw away $6. That's about 20 hours of work on For the Love of Vlogging's YouTube channel. So there we go. That was fun. Let's see what else we could do. One major feature of the Dinorama area is Chester and Hester. I don't know who this is. It's either Chester or Hester. And this big boy over here, let me show you something really funny about this. Not only does this life-size dinosaur have a massive Dinorama tattoo on its side and a sticker on its butt, but there's one more part of it that not a lot of people talk about. This dinosaur has nipples, and they're little like metal nipples that are like they're the size of can lights that you would install on a recessed ceiling. Look at that. Look at that. Kind of weird, right? A little weird. Ma'am, license and registration, please.
All the way to the top is my one and only winner. And the number of players we have today, we're going for the medium prizes. There's going to be
Should not show it on
I know.
camera.
As I say it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's not show that on camera. Like, I really love how this like churro cart here is hiding the fact that they used to have like a hammer swinging thing that is literally still there. They're like not even, it's like they're hiding it by just putting cold and refreshing drinks for Coca-Cola right in front of it, but it's like you could why not just take it out then, you know what I mean?
Now that we have met Donald, we're gonna go to the next best place in Dinoland, Chippendales.
Hold on, they have Chippendales here at Disney? That's not very family friendly. I thought they had a residency over in Vegas still, but I guess nobody's back here. Look at this. This is the Chippendales area. Oh wait, there's a line over there. This is the exit. Whoops. Hi guys, hello. I want to compliment your craftsmanship. This sign is absolutely stunning. I want to know, did you, like, I saw your tool chest over there. Did you it was just Dale that did it? Okay, well.
So then it was just Dale who forgot to clean up all the paint.
So who was on cleanup duty? Who was on oh. This is not good, but I will say this is a wonderful sign. Whoever did it, regardless of who it is. I'm assuming you changed as well because you were you're not covered in paint at the same time, obviously. I wish they sold the onesies here because I would be wearing one right now, even in 95-degree heat. Do you guys want to do a photo? Can I be in the middle for the photo? I'm a little tall. I could crouch down if you want. I could be like, we could do like that pose. I wasn't gonna say it. Sorority pose. Go like this.
Everybody sorority squad.
Sorority squad. This is gonna be my new phone background. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. You're a riot. Okay. Normally this would be the point where I say, hey, let's go ride Triceratops Spin. But we did just get a severe weather warning, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it while we're here. Luckily, I have some really fun footage. Oh, it's running now. What the fuck? Anyway, so we're not gonna be riding Dinorama today, but I have some really fun footage from it when I used my camera in there, my 360 camera, but in my mouth. Watch this footage. Is this fun? Is that cool? Look at how cool that footage is. Isn't that really, wow. My eyes are all bugging out. Wow, that's really cool. Okay. There is something so charming about the like chintziness of Dinoland USA and everything that exists here, but also I'm a little sick of not having anything substantial here at Animal Kingdom on this half of the park other than Everest. Obviously Everest is great. and I do love some of this theming, but yeah, we got to get something more. Nothing like a good funhouse mirror for somebody who suffers from body dysmorphia. Thanks, Kristen.
Wow, we're doing it.
I have no head. One more part that Disney's definitely going to be missing once Dinoland leaves, and hopefully they have something similar, is the Boneyard. I know for many people who watch this channel, the Boneyard is going to mean absolutely nothing to you, because I know there's a lot of people that don't have children and stuff like that watch for the love of vlogging, but what I do want to say is that they severely need a playground type area in almost every single one of these parks. They have one over at Magic Kingdom, over by the Casey Junior the circus area. They have a little one at Epcot that's over by Test Track, and Hollywood doesn't have one, but I feel like they need one, and this one's probably the biggest one out of any of the parks here in Orlando. Funny enough, the Boneyard is actually one of the opening day attractions here at Animal Kingdom, and honestly, it would be weird to see it go. Does that sound weird that this playground would be weird to see go? Oddly enough, the theming of this area is something I'm strangely attached to. I do really like this dino excavation site type thing, but you can actually find that over at Islands of Adventure at Universal, and that really is one of my favorite spots in all of Universal or Disney in Orlando, and it's a little bigger there. I know I was just touting about how this is one of the best spots, but this is honestly, I prefer this a little more. That is at Islands of Adventure a little more. Yes, that one. Not only was the Boneyard an opening day attraction here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, but also it played a very key part in the Sabrina the Teenage Witch episode when they came to Animal Kingdom the year that it opened on a school field trip. Now, I don't really remember in my mind the exact plot points and stuff like that, but they found an ancient dinosaur, a real one, in this sand play place area. And if you're really wondering if you're here while it's still open, if you cross this big dino bridge that I'm showing right now, there's a little sand pit that you could play in, or maybe it's pebbles, I don't know. I literally have not been over there while this shot will show you though. And they were digging up some stuff, and here's where it was filmed in the episode itself. There we go. There's some fun facts for you guys. You like those fun facts? Hope you do, because I love giving them. If you can't tell from those shots in the sand pit, I do not put kids in my content. If I do, I blur their faces out. And that's a lot of work in editing, so I try my best. Although we don't have an official closing date and construction timeline of what this is going to be looking like, this will for sure be missed. I don't know how much else I could cover in this area. There's a lot of kids running around. Not as much as usual though, so yeah, we're gonna move on. Right behind me sits Restaurantosaurus, which according to the sign is home of the Impossible Burger. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be enjoying an Impossible Burger here tonight, but I will say this is a historic restaurant when it comes to sponsoring in theme parks. This was a McDonald's sponsored location, it was an in-park McDonald's when they used to have stuff like that in the parks, and it's one place we would always go growing up. But we are going to take some time right now to actually discuss some other things we might see in the future food-wise here at Disney's Animal Kingdom in whatever is to become with the Dinoland area here. And Kristen has some really good ideas, honestly.
In a hypothetical world, what Disney is proposing that Dinoland is going to become, Ryan is putting in a beautiful, lovely photo of the concept art right about here. We'd have... What should I say?
I think what Kristen was trying to say was that she has some ideas for restaurants and or food things that could be in the new land if this does end up happening. What do you say?
This is actually very difficult for me because I've never seen Indiana Jones. I have no interest in seeing it ever either. I've only seen Encanto once, and I've never had Colombian food before. I love trying different types of food though, and the first kind of foods that come to mind when I think about Colombian food would be arepas. And I guess Colombian empanadas and stuff. So we would love to see some type of, I don't think it needs a full restaurant. I feel like a little grab and go stand would be perfect for some arepas and empanadas and kind of small handheld things like that. A little grab and go stand would be really cool. Also, I feel like Colombian coffee is a very big thing. So we don't want no Joffrey's, we don't want no Starbucks. I want like a fresh roasted Colombian coffee experience. I think that'd be really fun.
I think a great starting point for a Encanto themed land, food-wise, would be the Encanto Booth from the Festival of the Arts, correct?
Yes.
They had some really good foods there. It was one of my favorites out of like the past 2 years. That soup, spicy but amazing. The what else do they have there?
The chorizo empanada.
Here's some shots of that stuff. Yeah, that would be great. But I do have an even funner thing, and it has to do with the dinosaur ride and a sit-down restaurant that I'd love to see in this land. One other part of this concept art for the announcements that we have touched on but not really touched on too much is the Indiana Jones ride that is proposed to possibly be coming here. Now, obviously, it exists elsewhere, all that type of stuff, but what I want to see food-wise is an Indiana Jones sit-down restaurant a la Temple of Doom. Are you familiar with this scene from Temple of Doom where they like sit down and have dinner at this bad guy's place and they're like eating monkey brains and stuff? Can you imagine like a horror-based like spooky Indiana Jones restaurant where like there's a bunch of like you lift the thing up and there's like smoke in there and stuff, like all that kind of fun stuff? That'd be great. I'd love to see it. Would you love to see it? I don't know. Let's go ride dinosaur. Was that a camera flash or was that? Oh my god. That was, I need to add in sound effect because I don't think that's going to pick up how loud that actually was. Let's go inside. We just got off Dinosaur. Now, I wasn't going to be filming on the ride itself just because it's a little too intense for me to film. I just didn't want to this time. But one thing I do want to see is I want to see Dr. Seeker in a future Indiana Jones pre-show, maybe? Do you guys like Dr. Seeker? Are you guys a fan? Who's your favorite pre-show medical professional? Dr. Seeker or Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Institute of something at the other one? You know who I'm talking about. Or the guy who says, and a fly. Who do you prefer? Who'd you like? Okay. Sivako and goodbye. That is it for us here at Animal Kingdom today. Let me know what you guys think of the new updates possibly happening over in Dinoland. That's it for today. See you later. Bye. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. Thank you so much for helping film today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna use this to buy us some dessert.